Bro, that was like Nathan the
I
other
didn't say
day.
that. Those
Every
were my
morning
exact
when Nathan
words.
comes down to wake me up and
Nice
it's starting
job,
to get
Nick.
late, the first thing I think is like, who the fuck are you waking me up? And it pisses me off so much. But the other morning, Nathan was waking me up, and in my head I'm like, he's like, you gotta wake up, Jordan. I'm like, no shit, do I look stupid to you? Like, of course I gotta wake up, just not right now and not to you. And all of a sudden he goes, Jordan, even the sun is out. Look, the sun's trying to wake you up. And I was just like, I'm like, that's actually adorable. And then I sat up and I was like, oh, good morning, buddy. And I wasn't even mad at him. I was like, I can't.
Dude, you
I
can't be
honestly
mad.
can't be mad at Nathan.
Dude, that was so. He goes, look, Jordan, even the sun's out. The sun's trying to wake you up. And I was just like, hey. Stop. Bro, this morning I literally grabbed him by the neck and I threw him against the wall and had to yell at him.
Nathan?
Who? Nathan?
Nathan.
That's
Yes.
that's a bit.
No. You have to listen to context.
Hold on.
He's upstairs.
No.
No, you shut up. You have to
Prescott,
have
you threw a
context.
baby against the wall because you're on the shut up! That's not kosher!
Shut
I
up.
legally, hold
No.
on. I legally have to notify you. If it's bad enough, I am a mandated reporter. I just need to put that out there.
Go ahead. You want to hear the context of it? I'm in the bathroom.
Hey!
I'll have to literally stand in the bathroom with him, so just so he can go and pee for 30 seconds, wash his hands, and go back downstairs. So I'm just like, whatever. You're 6 years old, but I was like, I'm already up here, but it doesn't matter, because I wanted to get a Q-tip for my ear. And all of a sudden, I'm standing there. He looks at me. He goes, "You're not leaving." I said, "I wasn't leaving." He starts closing the door. He runs over. This is when he was washing his hands, and so I was just like, Nathan, I was like, first of all, it's not your right to tell me I can't leave. So I opened the door, and I'm like, now I'm gonna stand by the door. I'm not even gonna stand next to you anymore. So he got mad. He washed his hands while he's yelling at me, and then all of a sudden, he comes up to me and just slaps me, and I'm just like, I don't know who the fuck you think you are. So right when he went to go dry his hands, I grabbed him by the back of the neck, I pushed him against the wall, and I went to his ear, and I was just like, Nathan, you do not hit. And he was just like, and I'm just like, you don't hit. And I'm like, and he goes, no, I'm angry. I'm like, go ahead, be angry. Go, I dare you to hit me again. And then I was like, go ahead, hit me again. And he goes, do you want me to hit you again? I'm like, if you hit me again, I was like, I'll hit you back. And he was just like, dude, he pissed me off so much because the whole morning it was, oh, I'm gonna go. I was like, Nathan, excuse me, I have to get something to eat. And I'm like, what are you yelling about? I want food. I'm hungry. And then he gets mad. But you're in my way. And I'm like, I asked you to get out my way. Are you high or something? Like, what's wrong with you? And then his excuse is always, I'm tired. And I'm like, then why are you running around?
Okay, let me put this in. Just, I want to say something about that. You're right to be angry, however, just for future context, there is a very simple way you could solve that. You said it all started because you had to help him use the bathroom or something like that. Well, it can be solved with one very simple answer. No. No is a very powerful answer, Prescott. No means no.
You
Oh
fucking
no, shut him up for the rest of the day.
Prescott, you fucking RKO'd a child, okay?
I literally did everything but that. Here's the thing, here's the thing. I say one thing and all you guys take it, multiply it times 10, and that's
You
what your
said you
story is.
slammed the baby against the wall! How are we supposed to take that?
Come on, Nick, you have to
You guys speak, but no! You guys always have shit to say!
Of course we have shit to say!
I wasn't finished.
Now I feel.
No, the baby feels! He's lightheaded after you just like, you went to his neck and he's like, unlimited power! Just, you Bart Simpsoned his head ass!
I don't...
This is why I don't say shit. And then you wonder why I'm quiet.
What I mean is that,
Because I can't say one thing. Oh, I'm gonna go up and eat Oreos. Prescott was drowning cookies until they could stop breathing. You know they have feelings too.
This involves a literal breathing butt-munching chihuahua!
Guys, can we all just say hi to Juan real quick?
Hi, Juan.
Hi, Juan.
Hi, Juan.
Hi, Juan.
I love you, Juan.
Hi, Juan.
But as I was saying, usually, I understand that you wanted to explain the context, and we were going to give you that privilege. But you also can't start off a sentence by basically saying, "Hey, I almost murdered a kid. Let me explain." You have to be very careful at how you utter those words.
What's wrong with that? Baby choke slam. Baby choke slam.
Baby choke
Well,
slam.
this is why you don't work with children.
Oh yeah, not to
there's
mention he
nothing
threw a
wrong with
garbage
that.
can to me.
Exactly. See,
Oh,
one gets
okay,
it.
never mind. I would have choke slammed the baby.
But what?
I would have choke slammed the baby.
No, not you. You just said somebody threw a trash can at you?
Yeah, Nathan. He picked up like a mini metal garbage can because he got mad. And because he just recently got the WWE, he threw it at me. And now you wonder why I grab him and I push him against the wall and say, Nathan, this is what you're doing wrong, and I yell at him.
The man can barely lift the table! What do you mean he smashed you with a trash can?
Nick, it was a very simple
I said a
answer.
mini trash can.
A mini trash can? That thing, that's probably like plastic! That's like stormtrooper armor!
I said mini metal. Where are you getting giant ass plastic trash cans from, Nick?
Nick, here's a very simple rebuttal.
Yeah.
Prescott, you're almost 7. Yeah, you're almost 17 in
I
November.
thought you were gonna say 7
Nathan
years
is-
old, and I was about to say maybe a little bit more, but by brain, yes.
Prescott, you are physically almost 17. Nathan is 6. Just remember that. Remember the age difference. Remember.
So Jacob, you're gonna tell me.
Zachary,
You know
I'm
what?
saying,
Sorry, finish on. Sorry.
I was saying, and I understand because it's the same age gap between me and Zach. I didn't like everything that Zach does. Do I yell at him? Yes. But am I gonna physically assault him? No.
Depending.
Where the fuck do you get physically so? I literally. So if Zach took a trash can,
Soccer team be
if
looking
Zach
kinda
took a
hot.
trash
Oh,
can
shit.
and threw it at you, and then after you try helping him, still smacks you, you're not gonna take him and tell him what he did wrong.
Look,
If
I'm
I
gonna
tried
be
yelling at
honest,
Nathan, he's gonna
look,
keep hitting. I had to. What? Oh my god.
Look, Prescott. Let me drop some knowledge on you.
I had to use the Spanish approach, which was
guys,
grab them, but at least I
B-14
didn't smack him
bombs
with the
on you.
jump
Look,
line.
listen to me. Look, I've taken the Spanish approach, and you know what? Johan hits me back, and we go into straight up fist fighting, okay? But you know what? The thing is, Johan is now strong because of how many times I've kicked his ass.
He's
I
like
have
a
never
Saiyan.
punched Jonathan. I have never punched Jonathan. Jonathan's a bitch.
You have thrown him down the
What do
stairs.
you mean you've never
Physically
punched
attacked.
Jonathan? I've watched you do it at church multiple times.
Yeah, Joel.
Oh no, never full force.
Yeah, you don't.
fair,
You haven't heard the
that-
stories that I've heard. All right.
Well, to be fair though, just because you haven't taken a punch doesn't make you a bitch. That's something different. Remember.
No man, I have thrown Johan across the room like a fucking airplane because he's hit me in the balls.
Remember, I'm your
I
oldest
can.
sibling,
I
but
can
I'm not a
atone
bitch.
for this.
I
has done
kind of
this.
just I have gone. I have thrown Johan. I have slammed Johan's head into things. Johan has slammed my head into things. Johan ran a fork into my balls. Not the stabby end. Not the stabby end. The bottom end. The bottom end of the fork. The bottom end of the fork.
On that note,
It's still in the balls. It's still in the balls. It's still in the balls.
Can we just start a game of something? On that note, can we just start a game of something, please?
Bro, it's all because all I said was that I pushed anything against the wall. And told
Okay,
him
now
what
I
he did
just need you to
wrong.
know, me and Johan are dope. We're tight, but we also kick
Yeah, I
each
know.
other's asses.
You guys play
Okay,
Battlefront together.
I know. I can't remember where his place is, and he remembers it because I don't actually beat up Johan to the point where he's dying. I just punch him hard enough for him to remember. Listen, listen, you know what I'm very capable of, and if you really want to
I
get
have
your
a
ass kicked,
particular
if
set
you
of skills.
really want to get your ass kicked,
I have the power
you
of
better
God
be
and
ready.
anime on my side.
no,